Okay? Let's keep going. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. Yeah, it's not even snow at this point. It's like kind of rain. So, yeah, weather, man. So 42. Alright, so this is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, this shall be a plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. Okay? So you think everyone's going to be... What the hell? It's a lot here. You think everyone's going to personally be lit on fire? No. Okay? The Lord's going to do that in a mass radius through those ICBMs. Okay? You know how much warheads is in those ICBMs? Okay? That's why they could... It's like even there's a form of warheads in grenades, small explosives. Okay, there's a small form of warheads in those. Okay, all right. A bomb is nothing but an atom splitting, like it's like a chemical reaction. All right, of it exploding. All right, that's all that is. You know, it says. Continuing for yeah, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, so that's gonna be the destruction that comes upon. That's gonna be the fate of America, man. That's gonna be the end all be all. Okay, it said consume. What is fire? Doesn't fire consume? Fire consumes everything, man. Okay, the more it grows, the more destruction it causes. That's fire. Okay, consume. Okay. And again, you got to remember, when the prophets were breaking on these things and seeing these visions and things, that's what happened, okay? They couldn't really describe it because it was nothing that they seen in their time. They didn't see the eye. They were like, what is that being implanted in their skin? Okay? All right? What is that being implanted in their skin? Why is everyone being grounded up? What is those things in their hand, those guns, you know? The ICBMs, the missiles launching up into the sky, because they have to go in the atmosphere, okay? They have to go in the atmosphere and then they come back down, okay? Alright, they go into the heavens and come back down. And spiritual goes into the heavens too. Okay? That spiritual goes into the heavens because really when you think about it, that's the Lord. That's the Lord. The Lord is like a heaven. You know, the heaven comes back down. Okay? Alright, it comes back down. It destroys everything. Okay? That's what nuclear missiles for you, man. So it's spiritual too. If you really think about it, it's kind of a spiritual thing as well. Okay? Alright? Verse 13. It says, and it shall come to pass that day that the great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise against the hand of his neighbor. Okay? Sedition among men. Okay? Alright? These people are not going to regard their neighbor. These people hate their neighbor. You know, you see it all the time. Neighbors fighting each other. Oh, why is this on my side of the land? Why is this my side? Right, which that shit is off anyways, man. These aren't houses. Okay, this is all freaked up, man. You're supposed to have a land, a space. Every family. The earth is a playground, man. And Esau limits y'all to cities. Y'all think the earth is overpopulated and you're in a city. Thousands of people compact in a fucking city, man. Okay, you're in buildings and all that. There's different vibrations and energies. People living amongst each other. Okay, that's why your whole families can't really live together, man. Like your sister, your brother. Okay, you're supposed to live. That's how the Lord had it to where you move out at a certain age, you become an adult at a certain age. Okay, because after a certain age, man, of course you're always gonna start beefing. You're older now. Okay, they're beefing over why you eat my food and this. Hey, man, you know. Okay, petty stuff, man. Petty shit. Okay. This place is off, man. You're not supposed to be living side by side by someone you don't really know. The fuck? No. Okay? Paying rent, that shit's off too. Paying a tax. All that shit is fraud, man. It's fraud. Okay? It's fraud. That's why these nations are drunk too, because these nations fall way after Esau. Wearing pants and shit. These nations don't even barely even speak their own freaking language anymore, man. Always speaking freaking English and shit. Wearing the same clothes as Esau. Like, come on, man. This place is off, man. Off as hell. You're paying 10 bills in one house. Water. Esau has to split it up. Oh, the land tax. If you own a house, you pay the land tax. You gotta pay the electricity bill, the water bill, the driveway bill. Okay, the toilet bill. You know, this thing is all off, man. It's off. Off as hell. Alright? Right, that's pretty much in there. Okay? This shit is all off, man. Off as hell. That's why people are gonna hesitate. They see you getting DoorDash, Uber Eats every day. Man, in that time, they're gonna rob your ass, man. They're gonna rob you. Oh yeah, Jeremiah across the street, I see his ass. He be working a lot. He be getting DoorDash. We can go over there and get some food from him, you know. See you coming with groceries every day and shit. You know? Right? Oh, the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man. Like little shit like that, man. Little shit like that is just off. Off as hell, man. Not even right, man. Someone with common sense can see that, man. That's the men of the Lord. That's why we see that. That's why we come here and do what we do. Okay? Someone with common sense can see this place isn't right, man. You can see it. Even in the world, you're like, yo, why don't I fit in? Even in the world, man. You're like, why don't I fit in? Why the hell you gotta work all these hours and shit? You know, you gotta work all these hours and you pay all these bills and you're still broke. Place is off, man. Place is off as hell. Luke chapter 21 and verse 10. Luke chapter 21 verse 10. It says, then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Verse 11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence. Right, that tempest, like we were reading about in Psalms. Okay, that tempest is a destruction. Okay, tempest is like a tornado, a tsunami, you know? Right, that's the destruction that's getting ready to come. It's like an endless destruction, man. That's what you're going to have in that day. These people are going to think that just Jacob's trouble and all that stuff can last forever. But it's not. You know, it's going to be for a period of time. Right? Who knows how long Jacob's trouble might last? 6 months, a year, okay? Right? We might be in tribulation for a year, 6 months, who knows? A year and a half? Who knows, man? We don't know. Okay? But that's why you gotta gird up thy loins. You gotta be prepared for anything, man. Okay? It's like sleeping with one eye open. You know? Right? You're chilling, right? But you're still in the spirit. You're always thinking. Everything, man, that's the thing too, right? In this thing, you be watching a movie, man, you can be watching a race movie, you're like, damn. Anything, man. Anything can trigger the spirit, man. You know, that's beautiful about it. Anything can trigger the spirit. You think about anything. You look at a woman, you look at a child, you're like, yo, you know, you start thinking spiritual stuff, man. You know? Right? But that's that tempest of destruction. Okay? And this isn't right. Yahawashi said this, man. Okay? Yahawashi said this himself. He knew that this was going to come. Right? This is in fearful sights, right? Fearful sights. People are going to be feared for their lives. Okay? These people are fearing over their lives, wearing a freaking mask and taking cokes and all this stuff. That's soft. You know? It's soft. You guys could easily reject that. Stood up. They would have said, shit, this shit ain't working. This psyop ain't working. All these people have to do is no research. Everyone start putting it on the internet and all this and that. That's why these people are scared to speak up too. Right? They're the only ones speaking up, then everyone's coming against them. They're scared of that. You know? It's common sense to be scared too, because, you know, right? Right? Of course they're gonna be freaking scared. You're the only one out here doing what's right, and everyone's against you. Everyone's trying to kill you, trying to get your head off and all that. Okay? You know? Of course you'd be scared. Shit, I'll feel some type of way. Alright? I'm the only one that teaches in my little city. Right? Right? I think there's another camp or whatever, but they're not of GMS. Right? You know? Right? So they're out here, you know, everyone's telling you like you're weird. Okay? Of course they feel some type of way. You know? Verse 12, it says, but all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before the king's ruler for my name's sake. Okay? That's getting ready to happen. A lot of people getting ready to go to prison. Okay? Right? So enough, you don't take that karagma, hey, this time you're going to prison. Literally. And what are they going to label you? You know what America likes to label you? A terrorist. You don't do anything they say, you're automatically a terrorist. right? You don't give up your nuclear weapons because you're afraid of your life, right? You're aware. You're aware of what America does and does to countries. Oh, but you're a terrorist though. Oh, because you want to defend yourself and be prepared if they try and fuck you up, right? Oh, you're a terrorist, you know? Right? Excuse my language, but you know, right? You're a terrorist. that's Esau for you, man. He's wicked as hell, right? You don't want to do this, you want to do that. You don't want to agree with him. You're not down with his agenda. You're a terrorist. You're wicked. You're weird. You get thrown pronouns on you. You're a cis male, you know? Oh my God, man. That's his world for you, man. It's weird. All right? Right, Luke chapter 21 in verse, what's that at verse 22? It says, for these days of vengeance that all things which are written may be fulfilled, all right? Everything that's written is going to be fulfilled, man. Everything that is written in the scripture is going to be fulfilled, okay? It doesn't matter how you feel about it. You don't think it should happen. That isn't right. This is messed up. It does not matter. Everything in the scriptures will be fulfilled, whether you like it or not, okay? I don't care about your feelings, man. All right? Verse 23, it says, but woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck in those days, that are which in great distress in the land, and wrath upon the people, right? You got to worry about feeding your kids. You got to worry about surviving. You got to watch your back. Wake up, you know? That's a lot of these people in that time, they're just going to end up eating their kids. Eating their kids. A lot of people are going to try and sell their kids for money, for food. Especially these women. A lot of women are single mothers. A lot of these kids are with their women. Okay, with their mothers. Right? The father's not in the picture, right? He can't really give a logical stance to the mother. A lot of these women are, and what have I been speaking on through the spirit too? A lot of women are gonna be homeless, okay? And at times it's gonna be even worse. They have to take the comment that they're still gonna be broke. They have a kid and they're homeless. I was watching that video, all right? Coach Greg Adams is doing a video on that, okay? Right? He's a good content creator, man. He be speaking, and he knows he's an Israelite too. I know you're an Israelite, Coach Greg. I know you are. He knows he is, man. Because he mentioned Israelites a couple of times. He knows he is. Alright? But you know how Jake is, right? But otherwise than that, not to take away from his content, he's a good content creator. He comes with good content, man. He comes with some good content. Alright? He was talking about that. Woman gonna be homeless? Yeah, that is. Okay? But when they come with some more articles about homelessness, man, because that's gonna be a more of a rise. You're not gonna see it either. You're just gonna start seeing more people on the streets, more people begging. Okay? That's how you're gonna know the homelessness is gonna be increasing. Okay, in that time. Alright? It says, for there shall be distress in the land and wrath upon this people. Verse 24. And they shall flee. Okay? And this is talking about Jake too. This is Jake in the time of Rome. Okay? What happened in 70 AD? Jake was doing the same thing. Jake was eating their kids. Had to sell their kids, tell their kids to run away. All that stuff. Okay? Alright? Kids getting stomped out because the multitude is running. Oh my God, it was a whole disaster. Okay? Alright? We shall be led into captivity into all nations, right? We are led into captivity into all nations. That's why all nations have iniquity or a debt to pay to the Lord. Jake was led, you so-called Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians, and along with Israelite foreigners, because the line goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? Right? But you may look like heathen nations. You have been in every single captivity. Okay? We've been in every single captivity, man. Every captivity there is. Okay? Shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, right? That's resemblance of them killing us, destroying us, all right? Destroying our nation. Okay? Be fulfilled, right? And that was prophecy that had to be fulfilled, right? Because we went off, right? So it was a prophecy that we would be destroyed. Okay? Verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun, and the signs in the moon, and signs in the stars, right? The signs are the stars constellating, right? Connecting. The moon, okay? The eclipses, the blood moon, all that stuff. Okay, the sun might turn red, you know, on a rare occasion. Okay, every 1,000 years or so. Alright, you'll be seeing that happen lately. A lot of this century, this time, there's been a lot of blood moons, a lot of eclipses. Alright, one time I caught it on my camera, but I don't remember how to take the picture, man. Alright, it's kind of hard to catch it on an iPhone. If you have a telescope or something, yeah, you can catch it, or you have a high definition camera, you can catch it. possible. Okay? Alright? Alright? So you have a lot of those things happening, right? It says, yeah, and the earth, the stress of the nations with perplexity of the sea and the waves roaring. Right? So the waves roaring, the perplexity of the nations. Okay? These people are going to be in a straight array. Okay? Alright? These people are going to be like, what the hell? Why is all this thing happening every single time? We're getting ready to enter that time, man. You can clearly tell that we're entering that time. Okay? Let me go for a while.